Hello friends and welcome to a brand new video of infotainment under the playlist of Smart Minds. Well, in this video we'll see one of the most popular software which has become popular rather in this time of lockdown due to this pandemic, that is how to use Webex. So when you're using or joining a Webex meeting, it should not terrify you, or it should not make you scared that you're not able to work with that software. So in this video, we'll explain you all the simple things that are required for conducting a Webex meeting as well as joining it. So here we go. We are discussing about the desktop application. We'll also discuss desktop application. We'll also include how to join a Webex meeting through mobile. But when you are hosting a Webex meeting, I request all of you to please as far as possible join with a desktop, because it's quite easier and quite user friendly when you use a desktop for hosting a meeting on Webex. So first of all, you have to open your web browser. Mine is Google Chrome. You can just type the Webex. In India, it is webex.co.in. So once you type in, I'm not talking about specific industry Webex license. It's a completely free software right now. So you can use this address webex.co.in. So you just mind it, when you want to host a meeting, you have to sign in. If you just want to join a meeting, rather, you don't have to sign in. So when I'm saying I'm hosting a meeting, I have to first sign in. Okay, first of all, let me click on host. Let's see. It should automatically prompt me to sign in. Okay. I'm signing it with my mail ID. The next, it will ask for password. So I have signed in to my Webex account. Here you can see all the tabs on the left side that are coming, like home, meetings, recordings, preferences, insights, support, download, feedback. I'm not going into detail. I'll only say you how to simply start a meeting or maybe schedule a meeting. Start a meeting is very easy. You can just jump in. You can just click that button and start a meeting right away. But most of the time you have to schedule a meeting so that you can inform your participants, your colleagues to join at that time. So I'll be scheduling a meeting now. So before scheduling, I'll just go to preferences, that is the settings of Webex. I'll just change my time zone. It's India, so instead of Kuala Lumpur and all these things, which will always uh, disturb me while setting my time zone, I will change it to Chennai, Kolkata, Mumbai, New Delhi. Language is English. I can't change my region to India here for now. Maybe in the free version it is not here. So that's it. I will save this one. Fine. So I go to home now. You can see it has already. Okay. Now it's schedule. I'll click on schedule. So once I click on schedule, you can see these tabs are coming. So if I choose something called meeting topic, for I'll type it for YouTube tutorial. Let it be the meeting topic. You can choose your meeting topic here. It can be anything, your subject of your meeting. By default, some password comes like 92MDUJ88VCJ. You can choose a very user-friendly password. It is already prompting, like at least it should be 4 character, easy to guess, keywords, company name, username, anything. Spaces or unsupported special characters such as slash, all the things should be there. So let me choose something like A, B, C, D for testing purpose. You can give a user-friendly password which could be remembered or used easily by your colleagues, but it should not be that easy also, or else anybody can break into your meeting. So give a good strong password. So here we go. It's asking for, you can see here, since I've changed my time zone to Chennai, Kolkata, Mumbai, New Delhi, it has automatically prompted in this time zone, or else that Kuala Lumpur or the default time zone will prompt over here. I'll change the time here. You can see 29th April, 6:50. Okay, that will be good. Now it is 6:42. Let it be for, you can choose your duration of meeting. So choose it 1 hour, 2 hour. For now, I'll choose it 1 hour. You can change minutes also, 10 minutes. Okay, so here I'll press done. So my date and time is fixed now. You can choose recurrence. Most of the time, if you have to do it every day or regularly, same kind of meeting, you can choose, you can click this button, or else just leave it as it is without clicking here. You can see some show advanced options. You can type in your agenda of your meeting. Uh, sorry, audio connection options. I'll choose Webex audio. That's the easiest one. Entry exit tone. If you want your participant when they're joining, they join with a beep tone, then you can select beep. You can choose no tone also if it disturbs you. If somebody joins after 5 minutes or 10 minutes of meeting, that tone might disturb you. So you can choose no tone also and announce name also. So I'll choose for now a beep sound so that it just instructs me that somebody has joined in this meeting. Agenda, you can write to agenda also. Scheduling options, I'll go to scheduling options. In the schedule options, you can see a lot of things like if the required attendees or the required participants should have an account in Webex before joining or not, or simply anybody can join. So if you want people or participant to join, whoever has a Webex account, you can check this box. When this option is checked, user will still be able to join from video system without signing. Okay, he's saying that now whoever wants to join Webex from their laptop or their mobile, they have to first have an account in Webex by signing in, and then only they can join. If you uncheck, which is by default most of the time, if you don't do anything, don't go to this scheduling options, then by default people can join without even having an account. So as I said, for joining, you don't need any ID or password if this checkbox is unchecked. If you want people having account to join, then please check this checkbox. There are many other things like exclude password. It's like while giving an email invitation, you can skip giving the password. Something like registration here, you can see there are some options like somebody can directly join, or if you are conducting some kind of a meeting, serious meeting or a training program, you can check this button. If you check this, if you want somebody to join with their name, maybe some text messages which could be their staff number of their office, some kind of email, etc., then you can check. There are something like 10 fields given here. You can choose here like what's your job title, your company name, your address to city, all these things you can check. If you want participants to join by writing in their registration form, when the participants wants to join after giving their ID or just meeting ID and password, they will be shown these fields like they have to enter their job title or company name before actually entering the meeting. So you can check here, and there's something called automatically accept all registration requests. If somebody doesn't register by doing this, even then also they can join the meeting. So this is the registration thing. So something like email reminder 15 minutes before it will start, sending email reminders to the participants. Meeting options, so if you go to meeting options, I'll show you. If you want chats to be available to each and available to all participants, you can. It's already by default is checked. If you don't want, you can uncheck it. People can't chat when the meeting begins. Something like notes are also there. So these are the options, meeting options, and something. This thing very important here. You can see attendee privileges. Edit attendee privileges. When you go to this privileges, there's a lot of privileges that can be given to participants from the host side. If you go to this attendee privileges, there are many options like they can save, print, annotate, view participant list, view thumbnails. By default, you can see view participant list, control desktop remotely. All these things are checked. Participate in private chat with host, presenter, other participants. You can see when you chat among participants, I'll show you how to do that. You can see whether you can chat with only presenter or a host privately, or to any other participant privately, or to all the participants or everyone. I'll show you that in while we show you how to chat in Webex. So you can sorry, you can save, check this, check and check the save button, print button, annotate button. All these things you can do it if you tick here, but I'll go by defaults here, which are the best what do I say, thought out defaults given by Webex. I'll go by that. I'll at least check this annotate button so the participant can also annotate. I'll show you how to annotate as well. So I'll click this cross mark and go ahead. Well, here also I want to show you, when you go to show advanced options, there are something called audio options, audio connection options. Audio connection type you can select. You can select here is entry and exit tone as well. When somebody comes with a beep, if it disturbs you, you can uncheck this, or you can say no tone. I want to know people who are joining, so I will go for this beep for now. So I think we have gone through all these options that we get while scheduling the meeting itself. So here we go. That's it. Uh, you can also save this as a template. If you go on scheduling such kind of meetings, it will be very easy for a common template of this kind. It could save a lot of time for you also. Well, if I choose, I just want to make it 6:55. So let's see. Okay. So you can see that since I had written 6:50, so perhaps within 10 minutes it is showing an option of starting the meeting. You could see here, but when I'm changing it to like 15 more than 10 minutes, it is showing a schedule. So it's like before 10 minutes you can officially start a meeting. So here the option schedule has come. I'll now schedule this. Schedule. So my meeting is scheduled. You can see all the details of the meeting has come here, like your meeting link. You can copy and paste this meeting link and send it through mail, WhatsApp, or any communication channel, so that people directly clicks on this meeting link and come to your page or come to your meeting. And if you don't want to send this direct link, you can also send a meeting number and your password. So this ABCD either 1 2 3 4 5. Well, he has created another password for phones and video systems, but for I think mobiles and laptops as well, or desktop, you can choose this ABCD either 1 2 3 4 5, and this is the meeting number. Mind it, when you say that please join a meeting, you have to give this meeting number and this password. Without this they can't join. Or else another method is to send them a meeting link. So here one thing I want to say you, there's something called host key. So you can note it down, this host key 421200, and whoever gets this host key, he can reclaim the host privileges or right. A host can do everything in this WebEx. He can expel people, he can decide who is the presenter, he can, it means like an admin of a software or a computer, he can do anything. So be careful while sending the host key. So anybody can take this host key and reclaim the host status. Any participant can do that. So I will start the meeting and I will again rejoin in another device, that's my own mobile, and show you how as a participant how these things are working. So you can take note of this page. I'll be sending this link or this meeting ID or number to my friends so that they join me in this meeting. So I hope you understood how to create a meeting or start a meeting or schedule a meeting as a host. So we'll now see once I invite my friends to join this meeting using this meeting link or this meeting number and password. Let us see how they are joining. Let's go through this. So while starting, I start it like this. I'm showing waiting for others to join. So you can see that beep. While I join, this beep sound comes. So I'll be joining from my mobile now. Just a minute. So in mobile, you can go to your Webex app. Yeah, Webex meeting. So as I've said, you don't need to sign in because I've unchecked that button where you need to sign in the scheduling meeting itself. So I'll directly join here. So just a minute. Meeting number is 589. 589919. Right. So this is the meeting number. So it's asking for password. You can see ABCD@1234. So you can see here it's joining now. You could hear this beep. Once I join here, there was a beep.
One more participant has also joined. You can see. So you can see a lot of options available. So you can see one more participants have joined, which is in the participant list here. I'll tell you later how to see the list of participants, chat box also later. I just want to show you how people can join here. So here also in mobile you can see list of participants who have joined. Chat box can also be open. Fine. So here I would also like you to show you how to share files when you're in a Webex meeting. So in most of the meeting you can see people share files. People share files. So what's a meeting without presentations then? So in Webex there's a button here. You can see the third button. This third button is called sharing button. So before sharing, there are two ways to share. Either you can share your PC screen directly, or you can share the apps. I prefer when we are sharing an app, something like PPT or a video, share through that app. It will have a better performance. It won't have a gray patches that is common during Webex meeting. So before opening it through an app or something, you have to first open it physically in your computer. So for example, I'll open my one PPT here. So once I open this PPT, I'll keep it minimized, and here I will share. So once I press the share button, you can see many apps are coming up. So I'll try to find out where is the PPT app. I think two PPTs are opened already. So I close on PPT. Now I'll try to share here. No, it is not coming yet. Just a minute. No, it has not been cancelled. Just a minute. Yeah. Okay, so okay, I'll share PPT. Once I press this click button, you can see where's the you can find my PPT here. Microsoft PowerPoint. I'll press here. Just a minute. This is my PPT. Before that, I'll say you something I have missed. Just a minute. Stop sharing. Okay, so once I share, you can see here one drop down arrow here. You can see that optimize for text and images, optimize for motion and video. So for PPT, for text file, you can choose this. For videos or motion video, you can choose this. But practically, I have seen that you can choose optimize for motion and video, so that you get some gray patch free PPT experience, or else I have seen some gray patches always coming on Webex. So okay, I have chosen this. You can choose either of this. I have chosen this one even for PPT. Just find out what is working for you. You can see my PPT has been shared. I'll show you in my mobile also. You can see this. It is also visible in another user, that is in my mobile. So once I change my slides, you can see the slides are also changing in other places. Fine. So I can stop sharing from here. A lot of buttons here, stop sharing, recorder, participants, chats, etc. Here also you can find. So while using or sharing the file, the buttons that you had seen below with the buttons that you have seen below are seen here. So I'll stop sharing now. So you knew how to share files. Yeah, similar, you can share video files or anything, but first you have to open that file, then only it will reflect here. So you have to minimize or open that file, then you can share, or else you can directly share your screen as well. So once I do that, you can see my screen has been shared. I can minimize, I can show anything over here. I can open any folder and it will be shown. You can see in the mobile as well. It is shown here. So you can share the screen as well. So friends, I hope this sharing of screen thing is clear now. So I will now go to stop sharing.
I'll show you how to share your own meeting console. So once you click share, you can see an option here in the menu bar, the file edit, and the third option is share. So you can click here, you can click share my meeting window. So when you click this share my meeting window, you can see all this meeting console of this app, that is Webex app. It's not sharing your screen, it's the meeting console of this Webex, or meeting window of this very particular app, that is Webex, that will only be shared. You can see in my mobile as well. Look, when I do this, it changes in mobile as well. You can see in my smartphone it's also changing. So you can if you want to show somebody or teach something through this meeting console itself, how to do something from meeting console, or what I have done in a meeting, you want to show this window or this meeting console, you can simply go here and share my meeting window. You can do that, and for that you need the presenter rights as well. Without that you can't share it. So this is how you share your meeting console.
Fine. So before leaving, I'll just say that you can, as a host, some tips and techniques I want to give you. When you're when you're hosting a training session or meeting, you can see this Cisco round Cisco ball here, or the symbol here. You can just drag. Either you can suppose you want somebody to present, or somebody from your team to present his PPT or share his screen. So you can just right click here and change role to presenter. Once you choose as presenter, she or he can start presenting or start sharing his screen. You can also choose as host here. So or else you can just drag this and bring it to to anybody. So now you can see this person can share their PPT or their screen or their files, which will be visible to all 4 people. So some of the techniques that I would like to share while you are a host to any meeting, you can directly mute all, unmute all these options will be available in this participants tab. You can see, you can find out the participants, and you can simply mute them or unmute. One thing is, if you want others to share some files from their end, from their PC, you can check this, tick this option, that is anyone can share. So once you tick this option, then any person who is a participant for this meeting can share his files. So it's better not to tick this, because you will have a control of who is actually who would be actually able to share their files. And there's something called entry and exit tone. So while somebody joins or leaves a meeting, there will be a beep sound. If you check this, you'll get a sound. It will alert you that somebody has exit or entered a meeting. But if you there won't be any sound, you won't get any this. And finally, there's something called expel. And once you expel somebody, if you feel somebody is doing a nuisance in the meeting, you don't want him to be in the meeting, and expel them, you can even go to their own participant list. You can choose a particular participant and choose expel. So look, he has been expelled. So this is how you can play with this option. So in the bottom end you can see a lot of options going on. You can see the participant list here. Once I click, all the participant lists are coming. Here is the chat options, next option. So once you have this chat option, you can see the chat window. You can type anything here like hi, then press enter. You can see the hi coming on the chat window. It is to everyone, as you can see. You can also chat privately or to the person whom you want to chat. When you are in a class or some kind of meeting where you don't want to be disturbed physically by having a sound or something, you can communicate with this chat box. Fine. So you can see the chat by clicking this chat here. You can see by default sometimes this polling option doesn't come, so you have to go to this view panels. You have to manage panels and select polling. So I have selected it. You can remove it, as well as when it is not here you can add. So this is how you can select this polling options. And there's something called multimedia viewer also, you can do that. When I press OK, you can see the polling options here. So here, like, I can give one question, multiple choice single answer. Like poll question could be, I can click new and write feel yeah, before the meeting or in between the meeting. You can also start this answer. You can add like good, not good, anything you can write, just for example bad. Okay, so you can have this question. You can also upload it from a file option is there. You can upload from open poll questions also from here also. So I'll show you here how to simply do that in a very simple manner. You can here check this for recording individual responses as well. So you can do open poll here, right? Cisco people join from video system for video. Okay, he's saying from video system, video conference system, they can't see that. Okay, so I press OK here. So you can see from my mobile as well here that the presenter opened a poll. Would you like to take the poll now? I press OK. See, the question has come. So you can go. Okay, it's good. You can do anything like, well, it's good. It has also given the time like 5 minutes. So it's a default time. You can change it as well. So you can see I've done the polling. I submit it here, and here do you want to submit a poll? Submit. The responses were submitted. So once you submit this, you can go back here. You can see here that how do you feel good, one by one answer has come. Polling set to finish. So I close the poll here. Once you are satisfied that all the employees or all the people have given their poll, submitted poll, you can close the poll as well. And this is how you do the polling in Webex. You can try. So you can see the statistics as well here, like not started 0 out of 1 because one participant only there, and I have already submitted my poll. So in progress 0 out of 1, finished 1 out of 1, 100%. So you can see the answer here also, that one person has given good. So I close this poll now. So this is how you can poll. So you can put it down. There's another option called chat option. You can see, as I have said earlier, that you can give the rights to chat like to everyone, to individual participant, host or something. You can do it here. I say hi. You can see here there's something called everyone here. It goes to all the participant, host as well as presenter, and I press this hi. But when I want to privately give to some person like Sunil or somebody, it will only be shown to that particular person. So you can see it here in my mobile. It shows hi to me only. It won't be visible to all other participants or anybody else apart from this Sunil. Anyway, I am the only person here in this Webex, so it is visible here. So you can see here it is written privately. So there will be option like everyone, host, presenter, or to specific participants as well who participate in the meeting. You can chat with them privately. There's something called reclaiming host. There's an option here. You can see this option reclaim host. Once you press this reclaim host option, it will ask that host key. You can see this host key is hidden. I have already told you before was the host key like something 422 or something like that. Once you press this, it will ask for the host key. Once you enter that host key, you become the host. So be very careful while showing or sending the host key, so that it is not misused by other persons in the meeting room. So if you want to give somebody else this right of hosting right, if your power goes off or something happens, you have to leave the meeting, you can give the host key to the person whom you decide could be the host. So that person will go to this participant reclaim host role, and once he presses, it will show the it will ask for the host key, and once you enter the host key, you become the host. And once you come back also, you can again reclaim, use this option of reclaiming host role, and you press this and put the host key, and again you become the host. Okay. One thing I want to show you, and one more thing, that is how to annotate. Right, annotation means you want to do something or show something by writing on the screen itself, by drawing on the screen itself. So for that, you can go to share. You can see this third button, share your screen, and once you go to share your screen, you can see all these options coming out. So you can see this last but one option, which is something like a curve, a random curve. You can click here, and once you click it, all these tools of annotation comes. So this like pencil, arrow, text, etc, etc. Look, I can draw red. I will change it to red. It is yellow. So I can underline, I can tick, if possible I can write also. Here's the arrow mark. Pointer, laser pointer. You can see the same also in mobile as well, this arrow pointer. So all these tools, eraser as well, you can erase. You can see how I'm erasing. So all these tools are available when you start annotate. You can simply see on the mobile as well, when I press this, it will start requesting from the host whether we can annotate or not. I'll just remind you that I had in the scheduling time itself, I had unchecked or checked whether participant can annotate or not. So you can do control from there itself, and once you press a participant press annotate, it is requested to the host, and here you can approve it as well. Once you approve, this person can annotate as well. You can see on my finger I can draw. All the tools are coming in this bar as I've shown you here in the left of screen. So this is how you can annotate. I hope it's clear now. And here in this 3 dots, you can lock meeting like after in this time, or you can lock the meeting also while you're scheduling. There's an option there in preference, after 10 minutes nobody can join. Well, practically we don't lock meetings because it would be quite a disrespectful thing, but if you can lock meeting after 10 minutes or 15, or right now I can lock meeting, nobody else can join. So you can lock meeting, your audio connection, speaker, microphone, you can test it here as well. You can see my microphone, I can test. This option you can see, you can copy your meeting link from here as well. So finally, one more thing I just want to show you, that in participants, okay, once I become the host, I have the presenter, right? Okay. In participant, once you're the presenter, you just assign privileges can open up. So once this option is highlighted, you can see you can tick or untick all these things like communicate. You can choose like participant can chat privately with host, presenter, other participants. These are very useful features in the chat options. You should tick everyone. If some meeting you want everyone to chat with everybody, or some person to privately chat with somebody, so you can tick all these things. If you don't want, you can untick. And in participants, you can also choose whom can share document, view document, These are the view document, thumbnails, any page, save, print, etc. can come. All these things are available in this tab of participants. So you can apply and click OK. So right now I am just cancelling all. One last thing that I want you to know, that you can also record the meeting. Well, as per my experience, I have never recorded. Just a minute. Recorded in the cloud. Once you get a licensed version, it will prompt you to record it in a cloud. But if you're in a free version, it will locally record your meeting or record your training in this very laptop or my laptop where you are using or hosting the Webex meeting. So I'll just record this. Well, don't record it after the meeting. You have to record it before the meeting starts. So somewhere here, like test. I'll give a name like test. And you'll start recording now. So once you start recording, click this option, it will start recording. Then you click here again, then this option will vanish. So friends, I hope a lot of things we have discussed here, starting from signing in to creating a meeting ID, password, and people joining in, some tips and techniques how to host, what things you should consider while hosting a meeting. So all these things will prove very useful to you when you are hosting a simple meeting on Webex. So friends, one more thing that I want to say before leaving, that you are recording your meeting. So don't forget to stop. And of course, it is already saved. Sometimes when you just end the meeting, the recording automatically gets saved in your computer. But for the safer side, you should stop it. To prevent any crash of file or vanish or abruptly vanishing of record file. Better to stop it rather than to just simply depend on the software to stop the meeting while leaving the meeting. So I'll stop the recording. So finally, what I want to say, you can save your chat as well. So sometimes these chats are important. If you want to refer it at some later stage, what exactly we discussed in the chat box, you can save poll questions, poll results. You can see the chat options coming here. You can also save this poll questions, poll results as well. So in the chat option, you have to click here, save as chat, and you can save it locally in your own laptop as a txt file or text file. It will open in WordPad or any text software you have in your laptop. So I'll keep it as YouTube tutorial. I'll save it in desktop. I'll show you after opening also what exactly are populating once you open this file, chat file. I'll show you now. Yeah, it's already saved as a text file. I'll simply open. Look, it is showing the time from Sunil Sao to everyone, hi, and from Sunil to privately, hi. So it's also showing the date and time as well. So don't forget to save this chat before you end the meeting or leave the meeting, or else it will again vanish. You can't retrieve it later. So please remember to save the chat as well if you need it. And now the last thing in Webex you have to do is this thing. Either you can leave the meeting. So when you leave the meeting, you are the only person who will be leaving and the meeting will go on as scheduled. And you can end the meeting as well. So as a host, I would love to end the meeting so that the meeting gets end. I have the full control of the meeting. So I will end the meeting now. Once I end this screen, it will pop up like, do you want to end the meeting for all participants? Okay, end. So you can see in the mobile as well, the meeting has ended and he has come to the original window. So that's it I had to say in this tutorial of Webex. So a lot of things we have discussed here. Finally, it may not be all the things that are in Webex, but for hosting or doing some simple meetings, you can use these tools which are frequently required by hosts or participants. And for advanced things, once you go on using this Webex software, you can further update your knowledge how to do advanced things in Webex. So for now, that's it I have to say in this tutorial. So if you felt this tutorial useful, or it could be useful in conducting
meetings or training programs in your company during this lockdown period, or maybe after that also. It's quite useful without even going to any place. You can do very effective meetings by using all these tools. So if you feel this as useful, please like this, share this among your friend circles, colleague circles, your professional circles as well, so that they can do the best use of this Webex software. So if you think there are some other features that should have been added and I missed it out, please do write in the comment box. I'll definitely make another video on left out things that could not be covered in this tutorial. So thank you for watching this video, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please subscribe this to get more of such daily use technical videos, and also a lot of other tutorials also I'll be making, which will be very useful and important in your daily work or professional activities. So till our next video, keep watching infotainment in the playlist of Smart Minds. See you again. Thank you.